Let's talk about Tesla, because we don't do that enough on this channel, do we, guys? We don't speak about Tesla at all. We barely even mention them. But in all seriousness, we do talk about them a lot, and they're not usually making the headlines for the best of reasons. And unfortunately, today's story very much does fall into that category. The depreciation of Cybertrucks, not only in a literal sense, but also in a financial sense. The depreciation of these vehicles is rather stark, because two owners have gone viral recently for posting how much their Tesla Cybertrucks have depreciated in not very long time, both when it comes to the overall time they've owned them, but also with the mileage they've done on the odometer as well. It's rather stark, like I said, but let's just go into this, guys, because yeah, it's not a great stat. And something that's absolutely wild that I wasn't aware of is the fact that Tesla have mandated that you cannot sell your Cybertruck within a year of owning it. So if you fancy a new car or a new vehicle or want to get rid of that Cybertruck for whatever reason after 6 months, 9 months, 11 months, you got to wait till 12 months to actually get rid of it. It is not allowed for you to actually trade it back in within a year, which I've never known anything like that. That is an absolutely wild thing to mandate. It's almost like they knew something was wrong with it and people would want to trade it in within a year, but no, that can't be it. Surely, no. That's not what's going on here, guys. Don't be fooled by that. And you might think, well, how serious are they when it comes to this resale thing? Well, they actually said that they would sue you for damages potentially if you attempted to do that, which, again, that is absolutely insane in itself. We realise this is your car here, but if you try and sell it on within a year, we will sue you into the ground. Oh, don't you take us up on that, because we will. And there's apparently no trade-in kind of mechanism really when it comes to Cybertrucks as well, so there's no way to actually do it. But yeah, a couple of Cybertruck owners have gone viral recently for posting how much their vehicles have actually depreciated in terms of their overall value after just 1 year of ownership. And with both of them, despite there being around a 10,000 mile difference in terms of how much they have driven, they have both lost around 37-38% of their original value in just 12 months, which that's a lot. That is a hell of a lot of depreciation in just that small space of time. So to put that into context, the Cybertruck, when it was new, at least when it was new for this owner anyway, the first one, it sold for 100 grand, and it currently is worth, according to these estimates, $63,000. So it's lost $37,000 in just 12 months. The second owner, though, they paid in total, including tax, $127,000 for their Cybertruck, probably because they had quite a few different add-ons and modifications to it, and that resale value for that is now $78,000, which is a depreciation of just 38%. And in fact, this second owner has actually only owned it for 8 months. That's even less. And again, because of the 12-month thing, they can't actually sell it on yet. So when it does get to 12 months, presumably, it's going to be worth even less. Now, of course, devil's advocate, these are just estimates. These are not rock solid things. They may well resell their Cybertrucks for even more than these values. It's just an estimate at the end of the day, but it does provide a rough estimate for what it would be in most circumstances to sell these vehicles on. But that is incredible. That is a shocking amount of depreciation. But given all the bad press around the Cybertruck, given the fact that it sold so poorly compared to the estimates, all the complaints about it, the rumours about rust, all sorts of things, the fact it can't even off-road properly according to a lot of people who've actually driven one, you know, there's a lot of bad press around it. So are you really surprised that it's depreciated by that much in 12 months, or in some cases even less than 12 months? No, not really, to be honest. The fact is as well is that EVs are very poor when it comes to resale value in general. They used EVs are a lot cheaper than their gas-powered equivalents, of course, in most cases. So despite the fact that these EVs in general are more expensive when they are new, when you come to resell them, they are less. And there's many reasons for that. I've covered it many times on here on the channel, but there's a lot of reasons for that. So it's not a huge surprise that it is losing a lot of value, but the fact that it's losing this much, I think, in a short space of time is quite concerning, to say the very least. So if you are looking to make a sound financial investment, do not invest in a Cybertruck, I would say. You will lose a lot of money. And someone actually calculated this as well in the comments, a shout out for them. Basically, for every single mile that you drive in a Cybertruck, it loses $6 of value on average. Now, that doesn't include the running costs of actually powering up with electricity, things like insurance, and any kind of other general maintenance costs you have as well. So that's a lot of money you're losing. I mean, at the end of the day, if you've got enough money to buy a Cybertruck, you probably aren't too worried about that, really. But for the rest of us, no, even if we did have the money for it, I don't think that's a very wise decision, really, getting one of those. But your thoughts in the comments below, guys. Are you surprised by how much this has actually cost these owners over less than 12 months in most cases? I want to hear what you have to say in the comments below. And what about that 12-month ban on reselling as well? That is a shocker, really, I must admit. I've never known a car company to do that. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always, guys, if you want to see more of this. And have a fantastic day wherever you're on the world today. And we'll see you very soon.